prayers.
Yay!
We're live.
Live.
Yay.
Good morning. Welcome to Conversations to Raise Vibrations. I am your host, Lisa Kelly, and I'm always joined by the beautiful Elvira Hopper. I am so thankful to be here, and I have to tell you, StreamYard said they've been having issues with going live. So we both just said our prayers to our universe and said, let's go live. Let's hope it works. So far, we're good. If you're joining us live, hopefully you've given StreamYard permission to share your name. Otherwise, it does just show up as Facebook user. And Elvira and I love to engage in the comments. We hope you comment and let us know what you're thinking along the way, because we do try to jump in there and grab those comments as well as we go along. And if you're watching later, please hit #replay and let us know what you love about this conversation. And also, jump over to our YouTube channel, Conversations to Raise Vibrations, and like, share, and subscribe that channel. So we are so grateful to be here. We're so blessed to be here. We got a great show for you today. We've been just kind of, again, came very authentically to both of us. I think yesterday we were chatting on the phone, and then all of a sudden we started going one way, and it came through us, and we're like, yep, this is what we're talking about. So this is perfect. And I think it's very needed at this time in our world right now.
Yeah.
We got talking about, I'm just going to start it off and say, talking about like this idea of second stream of income. And of course, the words network marketing came up. I don't know about you, Elvira, I think, but I was involved in a network marketing company. Good morning, Janet. Oh, it's so nice.
Hi, Janet. Oh, I missed her.
Oh,
she was in Europe. She had the best trip. Italy and Croatia. Oh my God. Yeah.
It looks gorgeous. Yeah. So we got talking about network marketing, and it doesn't have to be network marketing. That's just something I brought up because I was in it, right, for a while. And it served a purpose. I was needed to be there. It totally served a purpose. But what we noticed with, and I'm going to choose my words carefully here, but what we noticed along the way is there seems to be a theme in a lot of that. And for me, I'll just speak from my personal experience. There was a lot of shaming that went along with that. And if you didn't, up level, then it was your problem. You didn't do this, you didn't do that, and all different kinds of things. And it wasn't until, I would say, I've been out of it now for a couple of years, but just something hit me and it felt really odd. And I was like, why is this me? Like, I was feeling shamed, and I had to really take a closer look at that. And I don't know, Elvira, but we were saying this as well. There's a common theme in these network marketing groups where it's like the patriarchy seems to, sort of run the show, right? It was like Tony Robbins and Eric Worre. And let me just point out, there's nothing wrong with any of them.
No.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
Okay? I actually love Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
But I really do. And I think he serves a purpose for people at a certain time, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, me too. He saved my life at rock bottom when I left the lab 100%. To go into big pharma. Yeah.
100%. I think the thing is it's very patriarchy, and it's very, I would say almost ego driven versus spirit driven. Like, and you and I talked about this. We're more about bringing the divine feminine energy to the planet, which I think is needed too, right?
Especially today.
And somebody says Facebook user. I was in it too. One company was very toxic for me. Can you see my name? No, we cannot see your name. But I love that you're feeling validated right now, because that's how I felt as well. So please, share with us. Did you want to? Can you jump in there?
Oh, yeah. So I've never. Truth be told, I've never done network marketing, so I don't know what that world is like. However, I've used a lot of network marketing products, and I have gone to like the rah-rah sessions and all of that. And it's great stuff, like honestly, they're doing some great stuff for individuals who want to better their lives, who want to leave behind their corporate jobs or, their moms trying to make extra money. Like, I really get that, right? And they're really trying to support these women. But the way they go about it can sometimes be like, and really feel out of alignment for especially heart-centered humans. Okay. That's who my team and I serve, right? heart-centered humans. You know, the system that saved me at rock bottom when Tony Robbins' teachings didn't work anymore and landmark education didn't work anymore and religion didn't work anymore was this unique modality that came through me. I didn't make it up. I'm not that smart, but it did save my life. And now it's being shared with the world. And it's not an in your face patriarchal energy. It is a gentle rain soaks approach, right?
Mhm.
This is how we do the inner work. And yours in my program, Lisa, Leap Into Your New Life, is also a more divine, feminine, more gentle way of doing the inner work. Even though it's only 3 months, it's very powerful, and
Yeah.
yet not shaming, not blaming,
Yeah.
not allowing us to feel not good enough. And oh my God, you know, I've got to do it this way, right? And what I'm noticing these days is there's some women that show up very, very feminine on the outside, but on the inside, it's like, you need to do it our way or it's the highway, right? So I'm
Yes.
picking up, there's some women
Yes.
that have these little cliques, and it's like, okay, so you need to do it our way. And their way, you know, is a patriarchal way. Like I'm thinking about this one group that is doing this inner work in a very patriarchal way. And some women aren't resonating.
Yeah.
And because some women aren't resonating, the leaders in this group are shaming them and saying,
Yeah.
you should be doing this.
Yeah.
So I take a deep breath and I just step back and go, oh my God, like what we're doing, Lisa, is so important today more
Yes.
than ever, because
Yes.
our 3-month program is helping women to do their inner work so they don't have to do it in a patriarchal way. So women, if you've got a network marketing business and you want to up level, please consider Leap Into Your New Life. Make the rest of your life the best of your life.
Yeah.
Use the teachings and tools that Lisa and I gathered.
Yeah.
Some are from the miracle mindset that came through me. Some are your pieces as well. We've put them, we've patchwork, what's the word? Patchwork quilted them all together
Yeah.
into this beautiful 3-month program that the women that have gone through it, they're lighter, they're more themselves, they
Yeah.
are happier, they're willing to go to the next level in their
Yeah.
lives,
Yeah.
all with 3 months working with you and I, because
Yeah.
I don't want to brag, but we're kick ass at what we do.
Yeah.
So how do you resonate?
No, I love it. And we're kick-ass, but also too, um,
Yeah,
you, spirit
we're
is done
gentle. It's a
gentle.
gentle kick
Spirit,
ass.
yes,
Yes.
spirit is done on a quiet level, right? And it
Mhm.
allows room for heart centers to be open, right? So women start to notice that their heart center starts to be open. They don't use these
Yeah.
words, but that's exactly
No.
what's happening to them,
Yeah.
right? Your heart starts to open, right? Your
Mhm.
higher self starts to speak to you. The universe is
Mm.
talking to you. You're seeing signs. You're like, oh my gosh, there's ahas happening all over the place.
Yeah.
That is like the gentle approach, but
Yes.
the gentle approach using spirit. And
Yes.
when we're quiet, when we're I love this. I'm doing this course right now, and she said, I have to get it because it was, I just reread it this morning. And when we're resting, that's when our
Mm.
true nature, higher self, universe, whatever you want to
Yes.
say, is
That's
working.
when you get downloads too, right? When you're
When you're,
resting,
yes, when you're resting,
waking up in the shower, going for a walk, right? That's
yeah.
when your higher self,
When
higher
you're
power
pushing,
speaks to you.
and think you got to make things work, I got to do, if you're in that gotta mind, right?
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
pushing, then you're not in spirit. You're
No.
now spirit universe is backed off and they're like,
It's
okay,
like,
we'll just wait.
okay, do it
We'll
your
just
way.
wait
Yeah.
until you come back down. And that's the whole thing, right? Is and women in, network marketing, or these, not just network marketing, but these high powered, even corporate positions, they're in that gotta mind. Okay, I gotta do this, I
Yeah.
gotta do this, I gotta reach out to 3
Yeah.
people, then I've got to do.
Yeah.
And so that's how I was. And I was like, why isn't this working? Oh my God, this isn't working,
Mm.
because I was pushing against things.
So out of alignment for you, Lisa.
So out of alignment for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I needed to be there to have that contrast to see now where,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Oh
why,
my God.
yeah. Janet
Yes.
says, okay, can you see my name now? Yes. I still promote on a fabulous product in a small way. The company
Yeah.
I'm with has no shaming, and the gem is very
Yay.
heart centered. I love that.
I
Love it,
love
love
it.
it, love it. And that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
And this is, I've worked, I work as well with what I'm doing with clients is a very heart-centered way, helping women remember who they are.
Yeah.
And one woman I was working with, she came to me because she couldn't figure out how to get to her next level. I'm doing all of the things. I'm doing it
Mhm.
all. I can't seem to get to the next level. And she was in her gotta mind. And
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
we cleared programs, like old programs that she was still harnessing, and she had that glimmer of open. Her crown was open. Her heart was open. Once
Mhm.
her heart was opened, guess what? She's at the next level
Yes, I
because she
love
did
that.
her inner work.
Yes,
And when
yes.
you do
The inner
your
work
work,
works. Yes.
work, right? That's like it, the work works, period. But if you're not going to do the work and then wonder it's 11:11 and
Mm.
speaking truth and then wonder
Hey.
why you can't get where you want to be, whether it's in a company, network marketing, your own business. If you're wondering why you can't get there, there's work you still need to do. I like that.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
work you still need to do.
Yes.
And hey, I'm fully on board with that because that's where
Yeah.
I am. I've got work I'm doing, and I'm looking at it in a whole different way now. It's pretty amazing,
Yes.
right? I'm
Yeah.
shining
Oh,
the light on the darkness.
love it.
Marianne Williamson just says, the dark is just the absence of light. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
opposites. It's not dark. Just it's the absence of light. So shine the light on it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah,
Amen.
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So I think
yeah, you said
getting
it so
rid of
beautifully.
the patriarchy, and
Say
that's
that again. Say that
I'm
again.
getting rid of the patriarchy, to be
Yeah.
quite honest with you. That energy, the
Yeah.
masculine energy, and the planet is looking at bringing in more divine feminine energy,
Exactly.
which is what
Exactly.
we need on this planet today,
Yeah.
right? And that
Yeah.
is what our program, Leap Into Your New Life, that is what your program does. My one-on-ones do. It's
Mhm.
all about divine feminine energy and
Yeah.
allowing these women to
Yeah.
shine and
Yeah.
remember who they are. But you
Yeah.
just
Who
get
they
rid of
really
the old
are.
crap. You gotta get rid of
Yeah.
the false nature, the ego, the crap, the programs
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
still running your life. You have to get rid of those, or you're gonna still be in the same place you were
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah. And
Yes.
that's what you get exactly in our program. You get rid of the old programming. You learn
Yes.
how to do that for the rest of your life, right? Like we teach you the
Yep.
concepts so that after 3 months, like you've
Yep.
already shifted with this beautiful group of women where you feel very seen and safe and supported and
Yep.
heard, I think is how you say it. Slightly different than ours.
Yep.
But it's all about having that sisterhood. There's no competition. That
Yeah.
patriarchal competition thing was something they set up, right? Because they didn't want
Yes.
us to be in alignment with each other because then we would support each other and then they'd be kind of pushed down, right? So they
Yep.
created it so that we would feel like, oh my God, my sister's my competition. No, she's not. Like Lisa and I are both coach healers, right? We're coaches, we're healers. And we're not in competition. We're in collaboration and co creation. And this is what we hold space for in our container because we
Yep.
believe that when you gather the right women around you and there's no competition, there's no threats, there's none of that old patriarchal bullshit going on, then you get to lock arms and you get to move forward even more powerful in a 1 + 1 = 11 energy.
Yep.
That's what Lisa and I are doing in our program. And honestly, it is such a privilege, Lisa. And it is so easy to do this with you because we're in perfect alignment with who we truly are. And when
Mhm.
we get on these calls with our beautiful women, check out our testimonials, by the way, they're fantastic.
Yes.
When we get on these calls, it's just like this ease and flow, and we just go back and forth, and they have their ahas. And then afterwards, we get off the call, and I usually cry because I'm amazed by how amazing this feels.
Yeah.
And you and I together, it's
Yeah.
just so easy. It's
Yeah.
so easy.
I agree. 100% agree. And you know what? There are women involved in these other companies, I should say, that work well with that. But the majority that I've spoken to, be it a
Mhm.
client, be it, someone who was in it before, they'll say they often feel rejected, shamed, put down, not good enough is a big thing
Mm,
because they didn't get to where they should have by the end of this certain month. And
yeah.
so feeling not good enough, Brené Brown does all her work on shaming and not good enough. And it is a huge, huge program running on our planet,
Yeah.
especially through most women, right? Not
Yeah.
feeling good enough. So that's the last thing we need, right?
Oh,
We don't need any more of that. And I think
yeah.
Janet's saying yes to all of those words. It's amazing. And I think with our program, um, first of all, there's none of that because women are being valued, women are being heard, women are being celebrated just for who
Yeah.
they are, just for showing up.
Yeah.
The whole thing of it is, if you are willing, that's all the universe needs is a willing mind. That's it.
Mm,
So if
yeah.
you can say,
Surrender to the universe. Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
I am willing to do my work. And if
Mhm.
that's what you are, then this is the program for you. Even if you've just, if you're just starting, awesome. If you're
Yeah.
further along, great too.
Awesome.
Because
Yeah.
you've got a lot of value to add. Every single one of us together, as you said, 1 + 1 = 11. We have so
Mhm.
much to offer together as a group, right? As divine
Mhm.
feminine energy together. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes to all of it. You're checking all the boxes for sure.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I just remembered, Lisa, that a couple of weeks ago, one of my dear friends, she's actually like, dare I say, my best friend, and she's with the company you used to be with,
Okay.
and she messaged me and said, "Oh, can I send you the catalog? Can I take an order? Can I do this? Can I do that?" I'm like, I just spent a whole bunch of money and I don't need anything right now. Thanks. And she said, "Oh, well, because I'm her best friend, she could talk to me this way." She says, "Oh, yeah, but I just need a little bit more to get me over and blah, blah,
Oh.
blah." And I'm like,
Oh, yes.
okay. I said, "Okay, sweetheart, can I be real honest with you? You are coming across as desperate, and this is pushing me away."
Yeah.
And I'm her best friend, right? So I'm going to tell her that. And then she apologized. She said, "Yeah." She goes, "These are, I know I'm coming across as desperate because these are desperate times." And I'm like, "Holy shit, I can't believe that you have to show up that way in your network marketing business." Like, it was scary to me. Anyway, she heard my piece. She's going to listen to her upline and do what she's got to do. Certainly not with me, right? Like, I'm not just going to buy stuff because I need to
Yeah.
support you and you're desperate. Like,
Yeah.
that's a low vibration. That's
Yeah.
crap magnet zone energy,
Yeah.
right? And she knows how to be a miracle magnet, but her company and her upline are affecting her. So
Yes.
she's forgotten how to love her vibe right
Yeah.
now, and she's gone to this low vibration.
Yeah.
Does that kind of, isn't that gross?
Yeah, but I did it. I know.
I know.
You know what? My friend and I, who were very much into it, we talk to one another now and we're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this. Oh my
Mm,
gosh, I can't believe I said that. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
like, right? And we laugh about it, but it does feel like as soon as you said that, I was like, yep, in there because your upline's telling you to do it. I get it.
Yeah,
And you think it's the right thing to do,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I think there are people that do really well with it because they're
Mm,
authentic.
yeah,
They're themselves. And I think where you can do really well in this is, and I've seen it from particularly the one client I was in, she totally believed in her product. She was amazing. She really, like,
yeah,
all about it. And she just posts for herself, just information. Hey,
yeah,
here's some information if you want it. That's it. Like,
yeah,
it's not like pushing, doing this, doing that.
yeah,
And I think if you can follow your truth, right?
yeah,
Listening to your heart center and then do what you need to do, that's when you can do really well. It's
yeah,
when you forget, like you said, you forget your authentic
yeah,
self, you forget your truth, you've stepped out of it, you're following what somebody else, maybe the
uh-huh,
patriarchy,
yeah,
someone else is telling you to do. And that's when it feels really yucky, but you're doing it because you don't know any other way.
mm,
And,
yeah,
I don't fault any of them because I know I've been there.
yeah. It's
I get
pressure.
it. It is, I
You
totally,
want to succeed, you want to make money, you don't want to have to work your day job anymore.
yeah,
So many people are teachers that don't want to be teachers or any other profession, that they're burnt out, and it's like, what
yeah,
do I do next? So
yeah,
they do it their way, and they listen to the patriarchal people that you mentioned earlier. And
yes,
God bless all the people that are doing that. But this is another way. This is like nirvana as far
yeah,
as inner work goes, right? And it's not even work, right? Like, we call it inner work, but it's
mhm,
not work because you're in flow, and you're
yeah,
examining your old patterns, your behaviors, your conditioning, and you're just getting your ahas, and you're realizing, I don't have to keep showing up like this. I can
yeah,
show up like this. And it's just gentle, and you're not doing it by yourself. You're with a community of women, and it really works.
yeah. I know. I know. It really does work. And again, I want to reiterate, go check out those testimonials. I'll post the link underneath
Yeah, yeah.
here because the testimonials speak for themselves, right?
Yeah.
They really,
Yeah. And
really.
the woman that gave us our video, she actually
Oh,
does run network marketing, her own network marketing
yeah,
business. So she
yeah,
doesn't even talk about that in the video, but she talks about how much we helped her. And
yeah,
so really for anyone, like even in the Love Your Vibe transformation, the program that you know, my team facilitate, there's a lot of network marketers in there, and they
yeah,
know that it's a better way of doing their inner work than
yes,
listening to what the company wants them to do.
yeah,
So this is
yeah,
about you becoming a renegade, doing it your way and not
yeah,
having to follow the company. Because I feel that when you get into alignment with who you truly are, you become a miracle magnet. You
yeah,
shine so bright and the right people find you. So yes, our teachings are amazing. My teachings with my group are amazing. These are other ways of doing the inner work. You don't have to listen to the old fashioned patriarchal things.
yeah.
Yes, they can work for a bit, you know, like I said, when I left, you know, the lab to go into big pharma, Tony Robbins saved my life. I actually got to shake his hand and look up at him because he's very
I
tall.
know he's so
And,
tall.
and I said, Tony, I said, thank you. You saved my life. And he looked down at me with this beautiful smile and he said, thank you. And it
Yeah,
was just so lovely, you know.
yeah,
So I know that at that time, that's what I needed. But I
yeah,
went from like the frying pan into the fire, right? I left this environment working with all these women where it was toxic, feminine energy, egos were gone wild. I got bullied big time working in a
mhm,
lab with
yeah,
about, I think it was like 15 women in a very small space. We were all like, you know, like I was the one, I was the scapegoat, right? But at the same time, thank God they treated me like that, because I would have never left that job, that career as a lab
yeah,
technologist. If I'd been treated well, I might still be working there, right? So I am grateful for the fact that they did bully me because they saw someone that was living out of alignment. When you're living out of alignment, you have a kick me sign on your back.
yeah,
And so I got to leave the lab. Tony showed me some great teachings and tools that helped me to start working in big pharma. But big pharma was all about ego. It was
yeah,
all about how do you look on the outside, and you need that outer validation like you need oxygen. And that's how I lived for 20 years. And the doctors loved me because I was a total people pleaser. I was a total imposter, doing everything that I could do to make them happy so they could write my scripts.
yeah,
And that's how I lived for 20 years, right? So
yeah. I
anyway,
know.
but that was patriarchal. Again, we were taught to sell in a well, it was a patriarchal system, big pharma, and yet I was a heart-centered rep, right? So I got the trips at the end of the year because they liked me. They wrote my product, right? But it was living so out of alignment from ego,
Yeah,
right? And that's why I had to have the breakdown. Thank God for that breakdown, because if I hadn't had that one, mental health hell, guess where I'd still be working?
yeah,
Big pharma.
yeah,
So yeah, so I'm sharing my story, you know, to say that, Lisa, even you with school, right? You're having some challenges, you know,
oh,
still teaching. It's perfect because it's forcing you out of this life to do
yeah,
even more of what you're meant to do. And
yeah,
Lisa, the one of the big reasons I want to see our program Leap Into Your New Life just take off and serve women all over the world in the most beautiful way is so that you don't have to go back to teaching.
yeah.
That is one of my deepest desires, sister. I love you so much.
I love you. I just love you. You really are such a heart-centered person. You really, really are. So, and you know, people see that right away from you. So I'm so grateful for you. And I got a download just as you were talking. And I think what women need to do, and this is what our program, you with your, you know, program, me with my program, it helps women shut the door and go inside.
Mm.
Shut off the noise and go.
Wow. I just got chills. Shut
Yeah,
the door and
I
go
just got
inside.
that. Like
Woo!
the universe just said,
Powerful.
shut the door and go inside. And
Oh,
if
I
we
love
could
that.
do more of that, we would have more divine feminine energy on this planet. I really
Absolutely.
believe that. And it is
Absolutely.
about shining your light from within, but you've got to shut the door. You got to shut that noise first.
Yeah. Oh, that is so beautiful,
Yeah.
Lisa. Yeah. And going inside is like going inside your heart, your
Yeah.
soul, you know, being your aligned, authentic, fully self-expressed self, because you're able to do it. You're not listening to the noise on the outside, right? And when you go on the inside, you have a community of women as well that can support you, because you're not in competition, you're in co-creation and collaboration, just like us. And there's no tearing each other down like some of these network marketing companies. Oh my God, the women speak so badly of each other, and she stole my person and she did that, and there's so much crap going on, right? So anyway, I just I never did it, thank God, but I did other crappy things.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that's so true. Janet says Elvira's first words to me were, "Get out of my head and into my heart."
Oh my God, I love you so much, Janet. Yes, Janet was operating in ego energy. I can say this because I told her this. She was living up here. Her mind, her ego were running the show. I wanted her to get into her heart so that her authentic self could run the show. And now she is doing so well. She's one of my Miracle Mindset Mentor apprentices. She's also a laughter yoga leader, so that she teaches people how to laugh and raise their dopamine, endorphin, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, right? She asks people, have you had your daily dose today? Which is those 4 great feel-good hormones. And she's a retired pharmacist. So she's handing out doses of laughter and feeling good now. So this is what she was able to do. We work together, and she's at her next level. She's at her aligned, authentic, fully self-expressed Act 2. I'm in my Act 3, because first I was in the lab, then I was in big pharma, and now I'm doing what I'm doing. And you, Lisa, I believe that this is your Act 2, I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
I love it.
It is. And I'm so grateful, honestly. So grateful. Yeah.
And we get to help women leap into their new life, right? Their Act 2 or their Act 3 or whatever it is. And honestly, like, it is not work at all, Lisa. Like, I just want to say, if anybody is really curious, check out our page, our sales page that will lead you through everything that we're doing. Check out our cute little video. It's hilarious. It's one of these things that I call real, not perfect. So it's kind of cute to watch us. And what happens in this video, it's kind of cute. I'll leave it a mystery for now, but check it out. And if you feel a calling, call one of us. Okay. Just set up a call. You can click on it and ask any questions you might have, because we're starting November 6th. And please, if it's not for you, please share it with a woman that you believe it can serve.
I was just going to say that.
Let it come from your heart and soul, and say, hey, these women, I adore them, or whatever you want to say about us. We hope you adore us, but these women look like they might have something that can help you to be even better at network marketing, be a better mom, be a happier wife, like whatever it is. You deserve to be the best at whatever you do, whether it's you decide to stay, at a full-time job and not do network marketing. This will help you too, right? You want to be a happier, better mom. This will help you. You want to be a happier wife. This will help you. You want to be a better anything in the world, right? Bring forth your own purpose that is meant to come through you. This will help you do that.
Yeah, 100%. I love it. Yeah. And there's nothing I need to add to that, because it's absolutely well said. It's so perfect. So please check it out, because we are on this planet to help women remember who they are. And the only way to do that is to go within. Go within. Shut off the noise of the outside world. Go within. Do your inner work. Because the work works. And when you do the inner work, everything outside of you shifts. Everything. Everything shifts, right?
What did Wayne Dyer say?
Change your thoughts, change your life.
Yeah. Well, or when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Yeah.
And like everything shifts when you do your inner work. Your relationship shifts, your health shifts, your money miracles start coming in. But it's not, the universe is going to sit back until you do that work, because nothing shifts until you shift. So
love it.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Yay.
Such a beautiful show once again. I'm so grateful to have you. Janet, thank you so much.
We love you, Janet.
We love you. I've missed Janet, so this has been lovely.
Oh,
And again, if you're watching later, just let us know what you like about this conversation. Let us know, can you resonate with this? Does
yeah.
Jan, like kind of like Janet did? Let us know.
Yeah.
And as always, go over to our YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe. And I will post the link to our course down below once I get off here. So please take a look at it, check it out. And if if it's not for you, you probably know someone that this could serve in a pretty big way. So please
Yeah.
share it
Please
with them.
share.
Yeah.
Yeah. Share the love. Share the
Yeah.
love.
We love you. And until
Yay.
next week, we will see you again. Bye
Yeah.
for now.
Mwah.
3, 2, 1.